Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. Sorry for my appearance. I have 3 kids. I have 3 under 3, and I don't know when I'm exactly going to be able to make videos. Life is pretty hectic and pretty crazy. But for the most part, you're just going to get videos from me that are sporadic, random, no makeup on, hair not done, and probably kids running in and out of the background. I wanted to make...
I'll go pee. This is what I'm talking about. Then go pee.
If you gotta pee, go pee. So, I thought I would just hop on here, make a little quick video. I do want to start being more active on my channel. I wanted to do a story time, basically telling you what recently just happened to me. So I guess I'll just start from the beginning. I had my daughter 9 months ago. She's about to be 9 months old. After I had her, I started developing postpartum depression. Along with the postpartum, a regular depression that I do have kind of amplified with my postpartum depression. It's also wintertime where I live, so I do have seasonal depression. So on top of postpartum, regular depression, and seasonal depression, I was just a wreck. So I went to my doctor. I kind of told him how I was feeling, what was going on, and he prescribed me an antidepressant. Loxicam, I think it's what it's called. And at the time, I was so needing to be on something because I was just so miserable, so unhappy. The thoughts that I was having, like I needed something. Of course, I read the side effects. I read what can happen. I read all of that. I trusted my doctor, and I was in such a bad place that I started taking it. August, I started taking it. Maybe I took it for like 5 months. And just recently, I started to feel more depressed. I started to have suicidal thoughts. I was really angry at the littlest of things. No matter what it was, I was super angry. It was not me. I was having all these symptoms. Just recently, I started having these symptoms. So me being on this medication for 5 months, and then all of a sudden becoming more depressed and having all these symptoms, something wasn't right to me. Especially because I was taking this medication for so long. It wasn't like I just started the medication where it's like, oh, you've been on it for 2 weeks. You kind of have to let it build up in your system. You have to give it a chance. Like I gave it a lot. I, of course, with all these issues going on, it was causing stress in my relationship. I wasn't being able to be the best mom that I could be. It came a point where I just had like a mental breakdown where it's like, you know what? This isn't you. This isn't who you are. I called my doctor and I let him know the type of feelings that I was feeling. He told me, go to the emergency room. You have to understand the medication that I was on. So I get that all straightened out. Like I wasn't going to actually do anything. I was just letting them know how I was feeling. I ended up making a doctor's appointment. I go to my doctor's appointment, talking with my doctor. And he tells me that the medication that I'm on, the Lexapro or whatever, the antidepressant that it's called, can cause you to be more depressed. I really don't understand how I can go to my doctor, tell him how I'm feeling. I'm having postpartum, I'm having regular depression, I'm having seasonal depression. There's certain events that happened in my life that I'm not going to get into just yet, but there were certain things that happened that brought on more depression. Why would you give somebody who's super, super depressed a medication that could possibly make them even more depressed than they already are? Didn't understand that. I wish I would have known that. I was never told. I looked on my prescription that I got, the warnings, what can happen, side effects, whatever. I never once saw more depressed. Or maybe I did, I don't know. Nobody told me. Nobody like physically told me, oh, we're gonna prescribe you this antidepressant, it can possibly make you more depressed. So here I am thinking, what's wrong with me? He telling me that obviously really pissed me off. Then he decides to call my psychiatrist. I called my doctor because my doctor initially put me on the antidepressant, not my psychiatrist. I called my regular doctor who put me on it. Well, he wanted to call my psychiatrist. He asked me, do you need to be hospitalized? No. Fast forward, I end up getting a hold of my psychiatrist, and this is the best part. And I want your guys' opinion, so comment down below. She tells me, Jordan, you have been on this medication for long enough now where you shouldn't be experiencing what you're experiencing. Okay, but I am. So basically she was making me feel like what I was feeling wasn't valid, what I was feeling wasn't true, what I was feeling, it was just all in my head and I was just going crazy. First of all, I started getting an attitude at this point. I understand they do medications out on people and they get people's opinions and whatever. Okay, well, she wanted to tell me that this was never reported. You know what? I've never taken this medication. This medication has never been in my body and everybody's body reacts differently. So I just want to let you guys know, please listen to your body and how you're feeling. I understand doctors are way out of my league and so smart and intelligent, and I get that. But if I wouldn't have listened to my body, because now I've stopped taking this medication for like 3 or 4 days now, and I am a completely different person, completely different mind frame, completely just a 180 of how I felt. If I wouldn't have listened to my body, I probably would have ended up doing something to myself, and that just isn't right. You know your body better than anybody else. That's what happened to me. I kind of just wanted to share it with you guys and kind of get your guys, like what kind of things have happened to you with doctors. You know, just leave your comments down below. That's all for my story time, and thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.